brain, my heart. Sports talk with Mike. I'm not sponsored by anyone yet. Molson Canadian, you need to get in on this. Get in on this action. You have no idea what you're missing here. There's a lot of energy in this room. Get me out my basement. Sponsor me, and I promise I will drink all your beers. So maybe you don't want to sponsor me. I don't know. I put Molson Canadian up top there. News out of the NFL. Anquan Boldin from the Baltimore Ravens has been traded to the San Francisco 49ers. And Percy Harvin of the Minnesota Vikings has been traded to the Seattle Seahawks. Both teams are now upgraded on their offensive side. And we'll see how it goes. Baltimore, you made a horrible mistake. You only got a 6th round pick out of that. What is wrong with the management there? Joe Flacco got all the money, I guess. Today's episode is the NHL draft. If it was held today, these are the players that would be going to the teams based on their needs and where they would fit on that team. First, Florida Panthers, you're in last place. You get the first overall pick. You need a speedy centerman. One who's going to score your goals. One that you can build a franchise around. We're in Halifax. Nathan McKinnon, you're going to get drafted first overall. You're ranked around 3rd on most other rankings right now. But Florida needs you, and you're going to provide them with that scoring touch. You worked well with Huberdeau, so that's a great combination. It could be the best combination for years to come. Second, Buffalo Sabres. You're going to go after Seth Jones of the Portland Winterhawks. We know he's a tall body. He's working into his body. He's going to become bigger. We know he can move the puck. He can score goals. He's great in his own zone as well. A lot of comparisons to Chris Pronger. I believe he's actually better than Chris Pronger on the offensive side of the puck. So that's why I can't compare him to Chris Pronger. And I'm not going to compare him because he's uncomparable. Third, Tampa Bay Lightning. Martin St. Louis is getting up there in age. He needs someone, well, Tampa Bay needs someone from Quebec. That's going to be a playmaker for Stamkos. Jonathan Drouin of the Halifax Mooseheads. If you watch him in the World Juniors, you know what the skill set he can bring to that team. And if you're watching him right now, he's unstoppable. He's been on a tear, and that's why he's moving up a lot of rankings right now. He's number 2 on most of them, if not all. And so, Jonathan, you're going number 3 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Fourth, Washington Capitals. You're going to draft Valery Nichushkin over there in Russia. The reason why you're going to draft him, basically because Alexander Ovechkin, if he gets a Russian together, that's going to be a dynamic duo. Those two together would create that chemistry. Ovechkin would get his scoring touch back. I think he'd get his confidence back. Washington has a tendency to draft Russians, so it would work. That'd be a perfect fit over there in Washington. Number 5, Calgary Flames. You're going after Alexander Barkov over there in Finland. He's a great two-way forward. He's going to score goals for you. He's going to work along the boards, and he's going to back check like you wouldn't believe. So you guys got a good pick up there in Barkov. Number 6, let me see what we got here. We're going to Edmonton. You're selecting Elias Lindholm in Sweden. He's a big power forward, big body presence that can lay on that hit to create room for your scoring and playmaking players there with Jordan Eberle, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Taylor Hall. I know he brings a physicality to his game, but he's got to stop that because he's injury prone. Come on! Get off your ass! Next up, we are going to go over to Columbus, the Blue Jackets. You know who you're going to select? You're going to select from the Ottawa 67s, Sean Monahan. You need that center who you can build a franchise around. He can be a future captain for your team. He's created the face-off circle. He knows how to get the puck on the sticks of his wingers to score goals. Number 8, my Colorado Avalanche. You know who you're going to select? From Medicine Hat, Hunter Shinkaruk. And I hope I pronounced that right. God, I hope I pronounced that right. Because he's going to go and be drafted by the Colorado Avalanche. They need that left winger on the Matthew Shane Pierre-Parenteau line. They have Jamie McGinn. He brings speed and a physical game. But Shinkaruk is a little bit feistier than McGinn is. Just what I see. Shit happens. Philadelphia, you're going to go draft a Greyhound, Darnell Nurse. Nice solid defenseman with a nice physicality nature to his game. He's going to put pucks in the net. He's going to put bums on the ice. That's why you're drafting Darnell Nurse. At number 10, New York Islanders. You're drafting Zachary Fucale, the first goaltender in the draft, and the only one I have in my first round from the Halifax Mooseheads. You're going to need someone that's going to put a lot of time in net. He's going to be consistent. He's not going to ask for a 12-year-long contract and then suck on your AHL team. He's the guy for you. He's going to be your goaltender of the future. Number 11, Nashville. You're going to draft Josh Morrissey. Is it Morrissey? No, it's Morrissey. He plays for Prince Albert. He's going to get some pucks on net there, create a lot of rebounds. He's going to give the forwards a nice opportunity to get ready and get that puck in the zone. Number 12, Winnipeg Jets. You got a nice steal, Anthony Mantha. He's playing right now, actually, the Valador, and he's the top scorer in the QMJHL. He has the most goals, 48 or 49 goals, so we know he's going to put the puck in the net. Once Mark Scheifele gets up on the team, you put those two together, it's going to create a nice 1-2 punch for the Winnipeg Jets. I got to look at my computer because I've had 4 beers right now and a lot of information to take in. I don't practice, so this is going off the top of my head. It's hard to do that. Dallas, you're going to select Alexander Wennberg from Sweden. He's good in his own zone. He knows how to create a little bit of a stir-up, and he's going to be a Patrice Bergeron type player. And that's why you're going to select Alexander. And the reason why I said Adam, because Adam Erne from the Quebec Remparts, he's going to be drafted. You are going to be drafted by the Phoenix Coyotes. He's a Shane Doan young kid, but with more scoring touch. And Phoenix, you're going to enjoy that. Number 15, the St. Louis Blues get Max Domi of the London Knights. We know he knows how to score. He knows how to get open. And he's his father's son. He's Ty Domi's son. So you know he has a little bit of fire burning. He hasn't, maybe he dropped the gloves. Maybe it gets in your face and pisses you off. What would you do? I wouldn't even touch the kid. Ty is tough. San Jose, you got Nikita Zadorov. And I believe, yeah, he plays for the London Knights. He dropped down a little bit. Most people have him in the top 8, top 7. He'll be good for the Sharks. Their defense core is getting a little bit old and short. He'll add offense to the team. Sharks, I see drafting just for this draft. I don't think they're going to do well. And Zadorov seems like that player that's not going to do well. He'll be that flop. Vancouver, you got Frederick Gauthier of the Rimouski Oceanic. He's a playmaker, nice power forward, two-way forward. He's going to log a lot of ice time for you. And he's going to be Henrik Sedin with more body. Not going to be as offensive as Mr. Sedin there. Minnesota Wild, Arturi Laukkanen. And I know I pronounced that incorrect. He's over there in Finland. And you know how they like their Finnish guys. They got Mikko Koivu and Michael Granlund. So you know what you're going to do. And that'd be a lineup. Those three on the line would be a great combination. Columbus, you have another pick. This is from the Rangers. You're selecting Ryan Pulock. Who does he play for again? Brandon. He's solid. He knows how to keep the puck out of his own zone. He moves it well. Creates a nice rush. And then Columbus, you get another pick from the Los Angeles Kings in the Jeff Carter trade. You're selecting Curtis Lazar of the Edmonton Oil Kings. He's going to be a Jordan Eberle player, and I can see that in his eyes. And he's got energy. He's a big ball of energy, and that excites me. I wish Colorado could draft Curtis Lazar, but maybe they'll make a trade. And I want Curtis Lazar for the Avalanche. He's that player I would like. Next up, New Jersey Devils. You're selecting Kirby Reichel. He's from Windsor. He's playing Windsor there, Windsor Spitfires. He's good in both ends of the ice, and that's the Devils' style, and it works well for them. Next up, Detroit Red Wings. It's Rasmus Ristolainen. and I shouldn't be drinking when I need to pronounce these difficult names from over there in Europe. What is the matter with me? I don't know. Maybe I'm an alcoholic. Now, he's not going to put a lot of pucks in the net. He's just going to do what he needs to do to help his team win. Whether put a body on body, clear the zone when it needs to be cleared, keep the puck in the offensive zone, create opportunities. That's what he's going to do. Carolina Hurricanes, you got Bo Horvat from the London Knights. He's a big guy, and he's just he's going to create a lot of havoc in front of the net. He's going to get garbage goals. He's going to work along the boards, and that's why the Hurricanes need that. You put him on the line with Eric Staal. Oh, I like this one. I have Ottawa Senators selecting Nicholas Petan of the Portland Winterhawks. When I look at him, I see Joe Sakic. A lot of scoring touch, a lot of classiness, a lot of professionalism. He'll be the Joe Sakic of this generation. Easy, like, quote me on that. Toronto Maple Leafs, so probably a lot of Maple Leafs fans out there. Who are you getting? Ryan Hartman. And he plays for, no, he doesn't play for London. He plays for Plymouth. He's going to get all your goals. He's going to drop the gloves. He's that power forward that you guys need dearly. Nazem Kadri, you can stop checking, and you're going to get injured if you continue this. So put Hartman in there. There you go. That's a nice lineup. I mean, if you put Hartman and Kadri, get rid of Kessel, of course. Boston, you're going to go deep into a family frenzy, and then you're going to get Jordan Subban of the Belleville Bulls. I'm pretty sure that's Belleville Bulls. I'm pretty sure that's their nickname. So you already got Malcolm in the nets, and you're drafting the youngest Jordan. He's the best, Subban, and eventually you're gonna get PK Subban too, and that's gonna be brotherly love in that city. It's not Philadelphia, but you know what I mean. That's what's gonna happen. I try not to say you know what I mean, but it came out wrong. Pittsburgh Penguins from Guelph. You're going to select Jason Dickinson. Not a lot of people know this guy, but he puts in the work that needs to be put in. He'll work along the boards, get in the corners, dig the pucks out, put them in the net. He works it really well to the defenseman from what I've seen, and creates a lot of opportunities from the blue line. Montreal Canadiens, you're going to go to Quebec and select Anthony Duclair. Not much I can say about him other than he's going to get your goals. He's going to get you assists. In Montreal, you're going a lot of your fans, they watch the Quebec games, so they're going to know him, and it's going to create a lot of lot of fans going to the game, a lot of energy, and you guys want to get that young scoring with swagger type thing. So you got Alex Galchenyuk and Brendan Gallagher. He's going to work it well with them. Second last. JT Compher. He's in the United States Development Program. He's a nice body there. Defensive mind first. But he does. He's in there offensively. He reminds me of Ryan O'Reilly. So his offense is well, he has potential for offense, and I like that about him. And last is the Chicago Blackhawks. You got Madison Bowie. Where do you play again? He plays in Kelowna in the WHL. He's 6'1". He's going to get bigger. He's going to get taller. He's going to get stronger. He knows how to score. He knows how to keep the puck low. So there's a lot of rebounds, a lot of second and third opportunities. Madison Bowie, you're a good addition to Chicago Blackhawks. Nice young defenseman there. So that is my first round of the NHL. I'm not going to do second or third or fourth round. That should be ridiculous. And I don't have that much beer. I only have 2 left after this. And I wouldn't be very happy once I'm out of beer. So I hope you enjoyed everything, and I know people are going to wonder who a couple of these guys are. Google them up. I'll go through them one more time. Nathan McKinnon, Seth Jones, Jonathan Drouin, Valery Nikushkin, Alexander Barkov. Number 6 is Sean Monahan. No, sorry. Number 6 is Elias Lindholm, Sean Monahan, Hunter Shinkaruk, Darnell Nurse, Zachary Fucali, Josh Morrissey. Next up, Anthony Mantha, Alexander Wenberg, Adam Ern, Max Domi, Nikita Zadarov, Frederick Gaucher, Artui Lakonin, Ryan Pulak and Curtis Lazar, Kirby Reichel, Rasmus Rituselin, Bo Horvat, Nicholas Patan, Ryan Hartman, Jordan Subban, Jason Dickinson, Anthony Duclair, JT Compher, and Madison Bowie. My brain, my heart, sports talk with Mike.